What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ben's Tackle Talk. Today we're going to be doing a punching challenge using a little roulette app. We're going to put four sectors on the wheel with 2 baits each, just so that way it's kind of fair. That way you can get, we're going to put the best bait, which in this case is a craw, and the worst bait, which is something pretty crazy, which you guys will see later. Let's get into the video. So here are the baits, guys: craw and fluke, senko and beaver bait, creature and tube, big worm and jig. Let's get into it. Here we go. I'm gonna do my first spin. It is a stop. All right, I'm throwing the big worm and the jig. Now Lukey's gonna spin. He got the creature bait and the tube.
I like that. I'm happy with that creature bait and tube. Let's do it. Last spin for Ben, and then my last spin.
All right, so the last 2 baits are on the wheel. We got the craw and fluke, and the senko and beaver. Let's go.
Ah, yes.
All right, there we go.
Which means that I get senko and beaver.
So I got a craw and a fluke. Lukey finishes with the senko and the beaver bait. Let's go punching. I just made it onto the lake. We're on the axe, and we're about to get started in the fishing challenge today. We're punching. First bait I'm going to be throwing is a craw. This one is a 10,000 fish saw craw right here. Little watermelon red. Awesome color. And then I'll show you my rod and reel combo in just a sec. So guys, I'm just going to be throwing this on a 4/0 offset hook with a 1-ounce tungsten, pegged. Obviously when you're punching you want to peg it. And got that on 50-pound braid with the Shimano SLX. This is a 8 2-to-1. And then I'm also going to be, and the rod is a 7/6 heavy Shimano X-Age. My flipping stick and my frogging stick. It's good for heavy cover. Let's catch a big one. Here we go. The way to win this challenge, guys, is to catch a fish on every single bait that you spun on the wheel. I feel like my combo is pretty good. Jig is obviously a staple in punching. Craw, same thing. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is a fluke, because I don't know, I've never punched a fluke before. I don't know if that's even a thing. My strategy, guys, literally just gonna be flip every single piece of pads I can find until we come across a big one. Yep, still hooked up. Just a little guy, but hey, first one. Look at that. Look at this guy right here. Chunky little large. I was trying not to let him touch my kayak because it's just so hot. But hey, that's the first one of the day on the craw. Little 13-inch largie. Chunky little, oh shoot, what happened to him? He got a cut. All right, we'll let him go real quick. Nice little largie, get him going. Bye-bye. Boom, guys, first one on the craw. That puts me ahead 1-0. Now, I'll probably just tie on the fluke, since I don't have to tie on anything. I just have to change baits. So, that's a big plus right now. As soon as I flipped in there, guys, it went dunk and he was on. Sick. Pinned him right there. Next bait, guys, little green pumpkin fluke. I'm not super duper concerned about this, considering my saw craw was the exact same color, or nearly the exact same color as this thing. So hopefully they won't care too much about what it looks like and more about the color. Same thing, just throwing that on a 4/0 hook. Texas rig. I don't like to use flipping hooks that much. I prefer offset hook. I feel like it keeps the bait on better. To expose that thing, and boom, That looks like a fish catching machine right there. What's another one, guys? Hooked up. There we go, on the fluke. Don't get this guy in the net. Oh geez, he's dogging me. He's dogging me. Back here. There we go. Got him in the net, didn't really need it, but hey, there goes my rod. All over the place right now. Look at this. I was swimming out of that bunch of weeds. And this little guy here, probably another 13-incher. Maybe this guy's a little bit bigger, 14-incher, swam out and pounded this little fluke right here. Have you ever seen that done, guys? Fluke? Punching. That's crazy. Get this guy back. Sayonara, buddy. Next up, guys, I think this is a 7-inch worm right here. This time, a little bit of a different rig. This is a 5-aught as opposed to a 4-aught, not much difference, but still, just to let you guys know, same thing, Texas rigging this guy. It's a big bait. I feel like these fish, considering the size of those first two I caught, I feel like some of them might short strike it, since, you know, this bait is 7 inches long, and the fish I caught are about half that size. So, I don't know. Let's make it happen. I just retied, guys. Now I'm throwing a 3/4 ounce black and blue perfect jig punch jig. On the back of that, I got a little 3-inch. Here, I'll show you guys. 3-inch green pumpkin Berkeley cherry craw as a trailer, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be the third base of the little competition we got going on here.
Ben, where'd you catch your second one? What? On. Woo! Look at that guy right there. Right in the corner of the mouth. A little largemouth bass. Pitched. The old punch rig. Up next to that dock. As soon as it hits the water, that guy absolutely nailed it. That is a good largemouth bass. First one of the day for me. My guess will be probably about, I don't know, 15 inches. Take a measurement. 15 and a half. First fish of the day. Let's go. Alright guys, just got that first one of the day on the old creature. Had just switched up to a more natural color, and that guy nailed it. Alright, that fish came on creature bait, a power bait thief. That was a pretty good fish, probably about a 2.5 pounder. A nice little largemouth bass. Now we are switching up to a beaver bait. So this is the Big Bite Baits Yo Mama. It's got great scent, and it should work for these clear water largemouth bass.
Alright guys, we got 15 minutes left in the challenge. So far I've got 2 baits down. Lukey, he's got 1. Hopefully I can hold on to this lead for the next, I don't know, 15 minutes. Yeah, 15. Yep, challenge is done at 4:30. It's 4:15 right now. And right now I'm hung up, so see you guys hopefully when I get a bite. Well, folks, the challenge is over. I took the dub on this one. Finished with 2 largies. Lukey finished with 1. He caught his on the creature bait, I think it was. And I caught mine on a fluke, which really surprised me. Comment below if you guys have ever seen that, punching with a fluke, because I for sure never even heard of that. That's why we put that with the craw. So that way I thought I'd put the best and the worst bait, the craw and the fluke. But it turns out that the fluke actually, I think it caught it faster than the craw did. So that gives me something to know about when I'm throwing a fluke. Well guys, that's the end of today's video. I won on that challenge, punching challenge. I caught 2, Lukey caught 1. Comment below if you want to see more challenges of specific types of fishing, and we'll be sure to do that in some upcoming videos maybe. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. See ya.